Diamonds in the paddock, get my piece. Push a beat. Cop new hammer for my beat. We don't want no peace. Got started cross back. Drop the data, now we platinum. Inside the peas.
Okay, hi you guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is
just so excited to be here.
Oh, I need to get a napkin though.
Okay. Just bring the whole roll.
Oh, that's true. I know. All right, y'all. I'm back. So this. Well, you want to introduce yourself, or you want me to introduce yourself?
I want to hear my intro. Let's hear it.
This is one of my bestest friends, Nia. I was gonna say your full name, but I ain't gonna do you like that.
You can. Look me up. It's Nia Nichelle Russell, baby. That's she.
This is my girl, y'all, for real.
No, for real.
So we are doing a mukbang. We got some boiled shrimp, some catfish. Can y'all see for real? I really don't think y'all can.
This bread though.
Those are, what is it called again?
Crawfish, like cheese bread or something.
Cheese bread, something.
And
some
then
wings. And I can hold this up, but
it's just
I don't know if I'm gonna see for real. But that's all we got. And we got some
Stella Rosa Black, period.
Do you want some ice with your one, or you just drink it by itself?
No, let's get ice. That's a little ghetto, but I like ice.
I like ice too.
Okay.
I like it too.
Okay.
All right, let me get some ice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to eat one of these fries. They're a little soft, but that's okay. Get our bag.
Oh. Alright. So,
two shots of vodka.
Oh, you saw that video?
You want me to pour? Tell me when to stop. I said tell me when to stop, bitch, and you did not. Oh, do you cuss on your channel? No.
I try not to.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's good.
I have a potty mouth. We can start.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I wanted to do like a, like a recap, not recap, but like, well, recap, reflection of just 2023, and then our goals for, 2024. So,
You want to cheers first?
huh? Oh yeah.
Let's cheers.
What are we cheersing to? The end of the year game?
Yeah.
Okay.
The blessings to
The
this upcoming year. That's so beautiful.
This is good.
I told you.
I heard about that. Somebody told me, they're like, the only one I drink is the Stella Rosa.
Yeah, me too. Low key. They have a non-alcoholic one. I'm really trying to stop drinking, y'all. So I really think I'm gonna try it. I started to buy it tonight, but I knew that was not the type of night we were having. But maybe in the new year, I'll stop.
So let me try this. I never had this.
It's good. Not me making you say it's good.
No, it
I said
is.
I'm forcing you to say it. Okay.
All right, so I have some questions pulled up here. Y'all can't see it, but first question to start off is, what's the most important goal you achieved this year?
So honestly, the most important goal that I achieved this year was, something that I've been praying on for like several months, starting last year, was getting into HR. Like, I didn't really care where I ended up. I just wanted to be in someone's HR department, and I'm there. And I'm truly loving it, which is so weird, because like at the beginning of the year, because I was hating where I was, like career-wise, I was like, my career is just a job. Like, it has nothing to do with my passion. It has nothing to do with like where God wants me. It's just gonna be how I make my money, how I pay my bills. And then when I got into HR, I was like, okay, wait, I kind of like this. So I don't know. So that was probably the most important thing for me. What about you?
Before we go into me, I'm so proud that you did. And y'all, she would always call, like, we would always have conversations about how she didn't like her job and just wanted to do HR. and stuff like that. But I know at the time, like, you needed certifications and stuff to do that. So she did that, and I'm so proud that you got it. I'm like so happy for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I ever really told you that, but I'm like really happy. Yeah.
And it's so funny too because we work for the same organization.
I saw you at work today.
Yeah, like she works for our hospital, and I'm typically in the administration building, but she's been there training recently for like some certain classes. And we even saw each other at the hospital though. That was so crazy.
Oh my God.
It was so funny. So I was like rounding the units because we were promoting an engagement survey that we had going on. And I was with one of the HR directors, and she was like, oh my God, they have so much fun on this unit. Because Ray is literally like riding on one of the freaking monitoring machines.
The IV pole.
Oh yeah. And she was like, they have so much fun on this unit. And I was like, Reagan? And she was like, you know her? I was like, that's literally my best friend. She was like, did you know she worked here? I was like, girl, yes. Like,
oh my God.
But
that was too funny. Like, I was in the middle. I think we didn't really have too much going on that day. So I was like, I was by the manager's office. That's what's crazy. I IV pulled my way from the nurse's station. Okay. You gonna put this in the yeah. I IV pulled my way from the nurse's station all the way to like the manager's office, and y'all were trying to do those surveys. And so I'm talking to somebody, and I hear somebody calling my name. So I look back to the nurse's station. I'm like, I don't see anyone. So then I look around, and I don't even know. Like, I remember when I saw you, I was like, me. And I just like ran to her because I knew like she had started working for the same organization company, but I had never seen her. So I was like so excited to see her. Yeah. And I remember I was like, and I went to my work bestie. Y'all know Jazz. I went to Jazz and I was like, oh my God, my bestie has to meet my work bestie, whatever. Like, that's so cool. But yeah, so I'm so happy that you got into HR, and I'm glad that you really love it, like truly love that.
I do, which is so funny and so weird.
But the most
you, my love.
The most important goal I achieved this year, I think, was moving out on my own.
I knew you were about to say that.
Because like, I was so freaking scared. Like,
I know.
And I wasn't even scared for like, it wasn't about paying bills or nothing. It was more of like, cause sometimes like I have like anxiety. So it was more from that part, like, oh my God, like I'm so used to like, you know, like my mom being there, or, you know, like just people being in the house. So it's like, what am I gonna do like if I feel this way? And it's just me. Y'all, I've been chilling, like for real.
You know, me and it's been great.
It's been me and it's been great. Yeah. Like, God is good. And it's like, it also symbolizes like, you know, just overcoming fear and stuff like that. Like, so that's been like my biggest goal this year. I'm trying to think of anything else.
I'm trying to think. Well, I had a goal of finding a church home, and I did that as well. And I love my church. Like, I absolutely love my church. I don't miss a Wednesday. I miss some Sundays because I work on Sundays now. But, like, the Sundays where, like, I'm able to go, I go. I love my church. I love my pastors. Like, I love the people at my church. Like, it's amazing.
I feel like when you love the people at your church, it's so different.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
The experience, the worship experience, like, the word. It's just, everything is different, like, how you receive it.
That's what I was just about to say. How you digest the word is different. But, you know, so that's been another big thing that's happened for me this year as well. Like, goal.
I think also, I'm not going to say I fully achieved this, but I think I'm better. I used to be really indecisive. And
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
We gonna leave it alone.
So, within recently, like this last month or so, I've like tried to start, you know, like being decisive.
Yeah.
So that's something too.
That's good though.
Yeah.
And it's good that you recognize things like that too. And you're able to like learn from it and grow from it. And because you're aware of it, you're more cautious of it, you know? So it's just a good thing to be cautious of your flaws. Not saying that you being innocent. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah. Okay. You already said your biggest career accomplishment.
Okay, yeah.
Do you like? Well, let me. Like, I'm gonna still ask you. Do you have what was your biggest career accomplishment?
What I just talked about.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really nothing different. I haven't really like achieved anything other than getting a job.
But that's so big though.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that know you know how big. But you know what that's what I was thinking.
What?
So, wait, are you okay with me?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
What's crazy is her mom used to work for the company that we work for now. And like when I was a nursing student, like I would always be talking to her mom about how I want to work for the company, everything. Her mom did administration too. So like it's crazy how it came back full circle and now you're doing administration, you're rounding on the units, all that.
No, the craziest part about all of it, about where I work and that this was like my dream position, is that my grandpa was a doctor at one of the hospitals.
Really?
Yeah. He went, oh.
I'll just edit it out.
Okay. Yeah, at one of the hospitals. And then, sorry, I just be talking.
No,
and then my grandma was a nurse there as well. And
what kind of nurse was
mom,
your grandma?
Girl, don't ask me all that.
Okay.
Girl, I don't know. And then my mom was a nurse there, of course. But yeah, so like it's just so like full circle how everything, like my mom worked there my whole life. So how everything just played out in life, it's just so funny to me.
I'm getting fries from your side. And I don't
sides.
even mean to. No, we don't have sides, but like you were over there and I'm like, I'm just constantly going right there. I'm not even over here.
I think they're because there's always like a different it's like already like a little, I don't know, it don't matter.
Oh wait, where you still going?
Okay. What's yours?
My biggest career accomplishment, I would say, so I graduated May 2022 out of nursing school and started my residency program in July. June or July, y'all. I don't know which one. But I was like, you know, I did 6 months of orientation. Well, about 5 to 6 months of orientation. So I got off on my own in like the end of 2020. So I got off in December 2022 as a nurse by myself, with like nobody to follow.
Yeah.
So I would say my biggest career goal was accomplishment was like probably like getting, I don't want to say comfortable, but like not being so anxious and nervous anymore. Like now I feel like a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
And like going to work, being like a labor and delivery nurse.
Yeah.
So it's like not always that like fear. Well, yeah, always that fear of like, oh my God, like, do I not know this? Do I not know that? Because I know if you watch my first video, I mentioned that I became like a preceptor. I didn't know how confident or how much I knew until I had to become a preceptor.
That's funny.
And like, you know, show her stuff.
So a preceptor is basically someone that like assists a newer nurse on the unit.
Yeah, like showing you how to do stuff. And like, I was a preceptor to a new grad nurse, so I'm showing you not only like how to be a labor and delivery nurse, but just be a nurse basically and a labor and delivery nurse.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun though. Do you enjoy that position? Like, do you enjoy that role?
I do. For the most part, I do. But sometimes, like it made me realize, like, because whenever you're like a preceptor, you're talking all day. Like you're constantly explaining things, which I love. I love teaching and everything. But I didn't really realize how much
like this fish.
No, you're good. Oh, I already took a bite.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize how much I love like sometimes like working by myself.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until like I had to be with someone all the time.
I feel that.
But I love my little preceptor. That's my girl. That's who I was with that day.
That's what I was just about to ask you, if that's who you were eating lunch with that day. Okay. Yeah, she seems sweet.
Okay. The next one?
Was it time? I mean, yeah, because really, I mean, I don't mind.
Okay.
Relationships are anything.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And I know mine. I have two, actually. Okay.
Okay. What was my biggest relationship accomplishment?
So my first biggest relationship accomplishment was probably my relationship with God. This was probably the first year of my life that I truly cultivated like a real relationship with him for myself. Like I feel like my past relationship like was kind of based on what my mom and like my parents instilled in me. Like God is church, God is reading the Bible, God is praying. Like and God is all those things, do not get me wrong, but there's just so much more into it when you truly have a relationship with him. Yeah. Like there has not been one decision that I've made this year that I have not like included him in. Right. And it's just been so beautiful. And like the amount of like worry that I have not had this year, just on little things, trivial things. I took the biggest pay cut this year of my life. Like, people literally, even my dad was just kind of like, babe, I don't think that's a good idea. Because it in hindsight, just looking at the decision that I made, truly it was not a good idea. But I knew that God was giving me and presenting this opportunity to me for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
And because I had that relationship with him, like, this season of my life hasn't been as hard as it would have been without him.
Right.
And I'm just so grateful for that. And it's so funny how he works, because literally he set that up. Like, he knew that this was going to be the season that I needed him the most in. And so me having that foundation just made it 10 times easier. And then, probably, I don't mean to talk too much, but like my second one.
Please. No, for real.
My second one is probably my sister girl. Like,
shout out to Zoe.
Like, me and my sister have gotten so much closer over the year. And I think it's because this was our first year not living together. And so just that space within our relationship showed us how much we needed each other for real, and how much we truly loved each other. Like, growing up, don't get me wrong, we were cool, but we were never as close as we are now. And it's just been like, that is my role, dog. Like, I literally will call her. Like, we live together now again, but like, I will literally call her and just talk. Like, it'd be nothing. The other day I called her and she was like, how you knew I was in your room? I was like, girl, the camera told me. I was just talking. I had a camera there. I was like, girl, I just knew. But I don't know, we're just cool. Like, go to church together. Like, that's my girl.
Because that's y'all's new church home together.
Yeah. And it's so beautiful. So, yeah. Those are mine. What about you, boo?
So, mine is, the first one, I would say God as well. Because this year, and low-key last year, like, you know, and I would say, because
I'm sorry, y'all, but if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Jesus.
But, Jesus, thank you. But I would say because, like, the relationship with me and God has gotten so much stronger because I really had to trust him, but also he had to show me, like, you know, you always hear obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I was not obeying at all. And I felt like, and I knew that, like, I knew what I should be doing, and I still don't, you know, and it's like, he would put me in the same situation to show me, like, girl,
you know,
like,
that's not me though.
Exactly, like, he would put me in the same situation to show me, you're gonna keep getting the same outcome unless you do something different. And I felt like it grew because it was just like, I would know, but I still choose to do different. And then it's like, when I finally did what I'm supposed to do, things are flourishing, things are beautiful as ever. Like, my heart is at peace, my mind's at peace. Like, you know,
we love that,
girl. Don't we?
Love that for real.
So that, and also it's like, even though, I don't know, but even though, like, you know, I like went through stuff or whatever, it was, I've never like just, I worry, but how do I say this? Like, I've never, oh my God, you know what's crazy?
What?
I want to do like another sermon, and I like literally thought about this, and this is like what I want to talk about.
Okay.
But
let me hear it.
It's in my notes. Actually, I wrote the whole freaking sermon out, like, when I thought about it. It's like, okay, basically, he's taught me to never feel too scared when you're going through things. So, like, for instance, like, for one time, this is just an example. We went to, we were on the cruise, and where were we at? I think we were in the Virgin Islands, so we were doing paddle boarding. Yeah, we were doing paddle boarding, and they were like, don't go past a certain point in the ocean, or like, you know, the beach goes into the ocean. They're like, don't go past a certain point.
They had like a rope.
Yes. Girl, so we just having fun paddleboarding.
Please.
Look up, baby. Why we all the way out? Like, I'm talking about all the way out. Like, where the boat is, parts, and where I'm at, I can see the freaking boat. So and at this point, I got tired of going like that. So I was sitting down. And I can't get, like, up and move because it's like, I can swim, y'all. But I was like,
you're panicking?
Yes, and it's like, we're in the ocean where, like, now it's like, I was about to say animals, but
No. There are.
Yeah, like there's like, fish
real,
and stuff, like
real animals,
real fish.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, I want to get up, and then I tip over, like just all these things, and it's like I'm literally thinking to myself. I'm like thinking to myself, and I'm praying to myself because he's like up there. He had like kind of started paddling that way.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I know. Like, I feel secure because I know I'm gonna get back on the ship.
Yeah.
I know that I'm gonna get there somehow.
Yeah.
So I'm not too scared. It's just, I'm here.
I'm just trying to figure out
how it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in that moment, I just kept reminding, like, I'm praying, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna get to the back to the ship safely. I just don't know how. So I never got too scared because I know that what's happening, like, safety's on the way.
Yeah.
So, mind you, I told you, he is already up there. This is how God works. Girl, I don't be saying his name on here, but
yeah.
He went up there. He sent him up already.
I said, because I'll say somebody's name.
Real quick. So he's like, later he told me, like, the guy that came to the jet ski for me, he was like, hey, you okay? He was like, I'm okay, but my girlfriend's like all the way back there. God's gonna send people ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
No, literally.
So like it's so small, but like when I think about it, I'm like, and that's just like a constant that it's been like.
Yeah.
I've been in situations where it's like, dang, but it's like I never get too worried or too scared because I know it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like been that, like, just building my relationship. Like I'll be in this apartment worshiping. I'll be in my car. My car is my favorite place to worship.
Girl, when I tell you, I'm about to sneeze. I feel it.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. My freaking like music replay of the year, straight gospel.
Bro, me too.
I said, okay, Nia, you changing for real. I mean, Drake was still on there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but like number one, Maverick City.
Number two, it's crazy. But I think
Naomi Rain. I may be lying.
Let me see.
I'm gonna pull it. I have it in my screenshots though, for sure.
Oh my god.
Let me see. Delete this. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay.
Say yours first.
Okay.
Wait, girl, where the heck?
So my top artists of the year.
Okay. I found mine.
Maverick City, Naomi Rain, SZA, Drake, and Kirk Franklin.
Okay. So mine is Maverick City, then Drake, then Kirk, then Kirk Franklin, then Elevation Worship, and then Tasha Cobbs.
Girl, that's Tasha Cobbs.
Baby,
I'm surprised she's really not on my top, but I think it's because when I listen to most music, I listen to it within a playlist. Like my top playlist, I don't think I screenshotted my top playlist, but it was my gospel mix. Like it was my gospel mix was my number one. And I think that's because I usually just listen to that. Yeah. And so it doesn't really capture the artist that I'm listening to unless I listen to their album. But girl, sing it down. We saw her this year though.
Yeah, we went to what concert did we go to? It was her.
It was her, Naomi Rain.
It was the Leave Me Where My Feet are great.
I don't know their names.
Let me walk upon the water, wherever you may call me. Ocean. Take me deep. Yeah, that girl. Yeah. I don't know her name. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so disrespectful. That girl.
No, that's okay. They know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. That concert was good.
It was so good.
Yeah. Oh, what? I went to Kirk Franklin's concert.
Oh, I didn't go. I had so much going on in November. I was like, I'm so pissed.
Yeah, you should be. It was great.
I heard it was really good.
All right, great.
I'm sad, actually.
When I tell you tears
really
falling, bro, too good.
I'm sad now. I forgot all about it too.
It's okay. It was really good. But
I mean, I didn't forget it was happening. I'm saying I forgot that it happened. But
my second biggest relationship accomplishment is, I would say, my relationship with myself. I feel like I used to be like really, really strict on myself, like with what I'm eating, how I weigh, how I look, all this stuff. Yeah. Which I'm not super strict anymore. I still care about all those things, but I'm like learning to like a balance. Yeah. Like, you know, I would go to the gym, but I've been like eating more of the foods I want. Yeah. Not saying that I wasn't, but like, you know, just like that balance of like, you know, and starting to like truly like love myself, like regardless of what's like, you know, what I look like, what's going on, stuff like that. And then also learning to like moving out. I have 2 siblings, so everybody was always in the house.
Yeah.
So learning to like just love my own space and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's another relationship.
You know what's so funny? Have you ever seen that TikTok where it's like you and your best friend on a diet, and she like, girl, what you ate today? And they're like, nothing, girl. I didn't have me a salad. I didn't have me a piece of lettuce. And she really eating a hamburger. That used to be me with you. You used to be like, girl, what you meal prep this week? I'd be like, girl, what did I meal prep? That's the question.
Bro, what's crazy is like when you get into meal prepping and doing all that stuff, it's like so easy when you're in a routine. Like, okay, I gotta meal prep on Sunday, do all this stuff. Especially like along with working out, I feel like getting into working out is the hard part. But once you have a routine, it's like, okay. But once you fall off,
girl, and the way I've been off for 2 months, stop.
It's okay. You look great.
2 months. Y'all, it's been terrible. I'm trying though. I'm really not, but I am.
no, it's real bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying, but I'm not. But yeah. What are some more questions?
Let's see another one.
You want to go to the other one that you have?
Where?
Like the other set of questions?
Oh yeah. Oh, what's the biggest mistake of the year, and what was the lesson learned as a result?
Okay, y'all. I was a little free this year.
Free? What are you talking about?
I was free.
Uh-huh.
I was real free.
Oh, almost dropped it.
And so my freedom was my mistake. If that makes sense. And if it don't, it's not for you.
The ones that get it,
the ones that get it will get it.
Don't.
The ones who don't. But I was free starting at the top of the year. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I've calmed down a lot. But the mistake that I made was just allowing people in my space that just didn't deserve my space. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I don't know if I get
you
it because I know.
Yeah.
But I feel like I said, like the people that get it, they get it.
Like I just allowed too much foolery. And yeah, that's mine. I'm done. I said I'm over that one.
My biggest mistake, I think it like kind of ties into what I was saying earlier about like going through the same situation. Like, isn't that like insanity? Like doing the same thing over and over, expecting different outcomes. I would say like going through the same, like being placed in the same situation and doing the same thing.
Should I eat one of these now?
Yeah, I was gonna warm them up because
I don't want one.
okay.
You can warm yours.
I would just say like being placed in the same situation and doing the same thing, you know, the biggest lesson that came from that is, you know, just being obedient, because obedience is better than sacrifice every time. And you know, that's really it. We don't have to go too much in detail about that one. Let me pull up this other one, y'all. 1 second.
But with every mistake comes lessons.
Yeah, like I feel like life is about choices, and each choice is gonna have a consequence, whether it's good or bad. Life is about choices. Yeah. And every situation is gonna have some type of lesson, good or bad. What?
I don't know if we discussed this in Bible study or where I heard this, but I will say my pastor, but I don't want to misquote. Someone was stating how, like, people are always like, why did God allow this to happen to me? But
why not you?
Yeah, and it's like God is gonna allow, like, every choice you make has a consequence, just like she just said. But like he's gonna allow you to live through that consequence. Like he's gonna forgive you, but he's still gonna allow you to go through it because you need to learn, you know, because whatever choice you made was not of him in the first place, you know. I don't know really where I was going with that. I really forgot my train of thought in the middle of that. So that can be edited out if need be.
What would be your purpose for next? No, we can save the next year questions for like the end.
Okay.
We'll see. What was your most favorite moment of the year?
Ooh. Honestly, my most favorite moment of the year, and I don't know if this is just on my forefront because I just posted about it.
Was it good?
Yeah, they're okay. Was probably Jamaica. I went to Jamaica for my best friend's brother's wedding, and we just had a ball. Like, we just had so much fun. So I think that was my favorite memory of the year. And not just because we were in Jamaica, but it was just the people that were on that trip. Like, it was her whole family. And then it was another one of our best friends and her sister. Like, it was just such a great time. And just, it was a good time overall. That was probably my favorite memory of the year. What about you?
My favorite memory of the year.
She said, I don't have one.
I'm trying to think.
Please.
I think a lot of my... Oh my God. Okay, I have a few.
Okay.
But it's like...
You can list them all.
It's like different moments. I don't think I have a favorite. I just
Moments.
limits that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I would say, you know, when I go to work and like the patients are just so freaking appreciative, like on another level. Like, you know, it's like everyone says thank you and all that, but like when they're like, I don't know, it's just different. Like when they're like just so like, it'd be little things that they're just so appreciative of. That the trips that I've been on this year, Mexico.
That's what I say. Where all have you been?
Jamaica.
She's always out of town. Like always out of Houston.
Y'all, I'm flying out in 2 days.
Literally. That's why she was like, I kind of want to do this before I leave. I was like, when do you leave? Thursday. But be serious.
The trips, but I think honestly, my favorite moment of the year is like has been this last month or so, and you know why?
Yeah, no, I absolutely know why, and I
just
love
because
that.
everything is falling like.
I said at this point, that's my favorite memory as well.
Yeah. Everything is falling in line. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's falling
cool.
in line, and it's just been good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite time.
I love that. I love that for us. I love that for y'all. I love that for me and you. But no, that's beautiful.
Girl, I almost choked on this chicken.
Oh my God.
Girl.
I've had too many choking episodes today. Y'all, a whole lady at church. I mean, at work choked today. I could not get my words out.
Ooh, what's the best compliment you've received this year?
I know it. Sorry, I'm chewing hard. The best compliment that I've received all year was on Thanksgiving. We all do like in a like my family group message. We all like kind of express like what we're thankful for each other.
Are you about to say what your mom said?
No, girl, no, absolutely not. No, Zoe, she texted me and she was just like, "You have such like a sensitive." What did she? Can I look it up?
Girl, what I'm gonna say? Don't look it up.
She said, "No, you cannot." Hold on. It was just so sweet. Hold on. She was just like, "Nia, I am thankful that you are literally my built-in bestie. Someone I know will come through for me any and every single time, no matter what. My Google search engine when it comes to advice, my church buddy. Love your sweet spirit and your sensitive soul." Like, and she said more, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Because when she called me a sweet soul, like, I always look at myself, and I'm very hard on myself. And one of my bosses told me the other day, he was just like, you need to be kinder to yourself. And because I truly do, like, I look at myself as like this mean B word. Like,
Are you serious?
I do, and because I can come across that way sometimes. It's the Aries in me for sure. But when she called me a sweet, I think she said sweet soul, that's what she said. Like, it was just, I don't know, it just reminded me that, okay, like, people do see me that way. Like, that's so sweet. It was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't come across how I see myself sometimes.
Wow.
And so, you said why?
Why? Yeah, like, you're literally like...
I think I'm nice, but at the same time, like, I don't always have the friendliest interactions with people. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've just kind of put this thing in my head that, like, oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm just not the kindest person. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just, like, you know, I fall out with people, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird. But, yeah, that was probably the best compliment I've received. What about you, girl?
Mine is so basic. I mean, it just comes, like, from my mom and
my butt's fat.
Mine is basic. Like, it just comes from my mom and dad, like, or really, like, anyone that just says, like, they're proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why. Like, that's just, like, top tier, like, to me. Like, especially because, like, my mom and dad, they've always seen, like, everything that I've been through in, like, life. And just to, like, be here, like, doing what I'm doing, you know, in, like, a whole different space. Like, so, whenever they say it, like, it just means, like, it hits different, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that is totally received.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so weird. Life is so weird.
Life is crazy.
So weird. But
Life is crazy.
I don't know.
Bro, you know what? So this is like off topic. Well, it's like on topic, but off topic. Like whenever we're in church, his dad's always saying like, we gotta find something bigger or better for just to say like about God. Like, you know how people always say like, God is good. He's like, it's more than that.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like thinking, what? There's no word.
No.
There's no word to describe how great, amazing, you know, wonderful God is. So like, I think I'm gonna just start saying, God is God.
God is God. Though.
Because God dang.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
God is God. And it's a feeling like, it's just, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It's different. And like having him in your life and knowing him, it's just, if y'all don't know God, please get to know God.
Have a sit down.
Look, I don't mean to witness right now, but Jesus, save us all. God, I'm scared for all of you. The end times, we're in them. I'm done. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. What was my single biggest time waster?
Oh, girl, man. That off rip. That was the way I have wasted some Hinge. Let's start there. Time waster, okay, baby? If you're on and get off, God has something so much bigger for you and for me. Yeah. That was definitely my biggest time waster. From the beginning of the year to now. Time waster. You?
So I'm trying to think about my biggest time waster.
Yeah. Or my phone. Jesus, the way I will stay. I will be tired. Like
I'm gonna go with.
tired.
I'm dead. I was gonna say this. I'm about to go with that one because y'all, like, Nia knows this, and a lot of people that know me know this, but I will literally like, I'll just randomly go on social media breaks. Like, people would say, I'm sending you something on Instagram. I'm not on there. Like,
and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, wait, are you on Instagram before I send you this?
Literally, like, I will just like not be on. So I already don't have a Twitter. Like, the only thing I really be on now for real is TikTok, and only because I like post stuff on there. But like, I don't know, I'm like kind of in this funny like area, and I feel like I've been here like a lot of, maybe past last year, but like,
no,
I'm just okay without it. Like, it takes up too much time. Like, and so like, whenever I do find myself on there, like starting to get on there more, when I get off, I think it's like the scrolling part. That's like, because like I will literally
not even digesting what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Just scrolling. Like
I would literally go on, like, if you have the sneakers app, like, you know, I'll get on the sneakers app just to scroll and see what shoes are coming out, just because I want to scroll. Like, I won't even care.
I'm telling you, I'm on Hinge. Like, I will get on Hinge. Hinge is a dating app, but I'll get on there.
If you don't know, now you know.
I'll get on there and literally just sit there and like X everybody. Like, just to see, like, just to read, just to scroll, like literally just to scroll through the profiles.
Right.
I have no intent on going in there and liking any of these guys.
Yeah.
Granted, I have before y'all. But I'm just saying, like, most of the time that I get on there, it's literally just to be freaking nosy. And just to, like, it's not stimulating my mind, so I don't even want to say that. But just to have something to passively do. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's an addiction at this point, I think. I think it's bad, y'all.
And then it's like,
to go.
then it's like, whenever, like, I'll be taking like majority of the year I don't be on socials. I can say that. Like, I'll probably spend like a total of maybe like 4 months total of the year I'll be on socials. But all the other months, like, I'm just good. So when I do take those breaks and do come back on, I'll scroll for 2 things and I'm just like, I don't even care what these people doing. I'm getting off. Like, I'll look at one person's story and I'm like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that. But also, it's like, I also take those breaks because, like, sometimes I feel like I'm just like, I don't know if I want to say overstimulated, but it's like, it's as if, like, God's saying, like, take some time back. Take some time back.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, do something else. Like, I had got into reading at one point. I was going, when it was hot, I was going to the pool reading. I loved it. Like, I loved it.
I could read. I'm not a reader.
And
I'm trying my best, but I cannot do it.
I've been stuck on that book all year. I'm not lying.
I haven't finished one book.
I didn't say I finished it. I said I started reading. I didn't say I finished it.
I'm dead, bro.
But yeah,
for 12 months. But yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah. And I be loving it. Like my spirit be so much more happier when I'm not on there. Like,
you know, I've been saying I want to get off, but I'd be so bored.
Like, there's like, I remember somebody asked me, like, so what do you do, like, when you're at home? I don't know, like, and I don't have any games on my phone.
That.
Like, I don't know what I do.
I don't know what I would be doing, and that's so sad to even say.
Because it's what you're used to. So it's like, I do this every day, so what would I do if I don't?
Yeah.
But, like, literally, I don't know, like, I be looking at
maybe I should
shoes.
just try deleting this.
Maybe. Because it's gonna, like, force you to do other stuff. Like, literally, I would just, like, have so much more stuff to do.
It's gonna fuel my shopping addiction, though. I feel like I'm gonna start shopping.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah, I see it happening already. Like, ugh, I don't know. Problems on top of problems, I guess.
And let my mama tell it. I need to go to an AA meeting for shoppers. You know, she did tell it. She told me that herself. She said, I think it's getting to a point where you need to go see someone for your shopping.
No, my coworkers will literally look over my cubicle. The one you met. She'll be like, "What you doing?" And I'll be like, "Nothing." She'll be like, "Why is Nordstrom pulled up?" I'm closing it. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Literally.
I don't know. But yeah.
What was that question even about? Which question was that?
Oh,
biggest time waster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you said a Hinge, men, and I said like, well, you ended up saying phone too.
My phone too. Yeah.
I would say phone. I would say phone is the biggest waste of time for me.
No.
Because like once I do take those breaks, I realize like I just have so much more to do.
Yeah.
So next question. The biggest surprise of the year?
Oh Jesus, what was the biggest?
I don't know that answer for myself.
Biggest surprise.
I think I do know the biggest surprise.
Go ahead then.
So I would say it's related to nursing. I'm in labor delivery, and I'm at a level for hospital for moms, which is like we take like the sickest of moms.
Yeah.
So I would like at first I would be getting like some really critical moms, y'all, like that would be on drips and all this stuff.
What's drips mean?
Like that's a great question that people probably don't know.
Yeah.
Like say so.
I'm so.
Or they would have like art line. Art line is like
Are these mothers on drugs?
No. Well, some
Yeah?
of them do be.
Okay.
That's just like anyone, any hospital can be on drugs.
No, yeah,
I'm not gonna
that.
like,
I know that, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying like I don't want to say. Well, yeah, they are. Like I don't want to say that.
She said, well, actually.
Let me actually. That's like I don't know how to describe it. Let me actually say.
I'm putting on this white sweater, digging in the shrimp bag is crazy, y'all.
That's why I have to like pull my sweater.
I know. I don't even need to eat anything. Y'all probably like, dang, she is messing that food up.
Okay, so our arc line, it says is a thin, flexible tube placed in the artery. So most of the things that we place, like as regular nurses, we place IVs, which go into your vein to give you medicine, all that type of stuff. But when you place the arc line, it goes into your artery versus your vein.
Why though?
They usually use them in the ICU. I think they can track your blood pressure that way too.
Okay.
Like directly, and then it's like if you have somebody that's like constantly needing blood work done, you can just pull it from there. You don't have to like keep poking them.
Okay.
So that too. What's some other reasons that they place it? I don't know if you can do. You can do cultures from there. And when I say cultures, it's like if you have an infection, we suspect an infection, we have to get blood, but you can't get blood from the art line because it has to be like from 2 different news sites. It can't be from our line. That's way deep into it. So I had moms that had to have art lines, be put to sleep. Well, obviously anybody can be put to sleep like in the stat C-section, but that like drips for the heart. So like say if you have like really bad blood pressure, we can put you like on a medication that drips, and we titrate it. Insulin drips, like just so many different things where it's like, dang, like I have so much to do for this patient. So coming off. Where was I going with this? Okay, at first that was like the biggest surprise. So at first I didn't like getting those type of patients. I'm like, dang, like I'm so new, like you know, I'm just like new to this, and I thought this is like I'm taking care of ICU patients. I'm labor patient, like I'm labor nurse, but I've grown to love it.
That's funny.
Like I love like critical stuff now.
Is that why you went to that class?
Because ACLS is like learning more past like a basic CPR, so like, you know. But and even in the class, like I was so freaking intrigued. I went to ACLS, y'all, like advanced cardiac life support, and I was so freaking intrigued. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like,
yo, you remind me of my mom.
Y'all like critical care, ER, like
everything about it.
I love it. Like, and it's just so crazy how just first off, your body's just crazy, like compensation that it does, the heart and the lungs, like it's just so cool.
I'm good on it.
What about you? What was your biggest surprise? So my biggest surprise was ending up loving critical care stuff. I still love my mamas, but I don't mind them being critical care now versus like in the beginning it bothered me because I was a new nurse, but now I'm just like I love it.
Do you think it bothered you because it scared you though?
I think it bothered me. Probably, yeah. I think it bothered me because it scared me, and I was like, just coming off of orientation. So I'm just like, dang, like I only know basic stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like I have this patient with all this going on. I've never had to. I didn't get a patient like that on orientation or nothing. So it's like, dang. But it's like as I'm going to understand why this patient has this going on. Oh, that's how this is affecting this. This is what I'm gonna see. Like, I love it.
Yeah. Okay, I would say that was beautiful, by the way. I would say my biggest surprise is just me, like the boundaries that I've implemented within my life and actually like sticking to those boundaries. Like, I know I said that men were my biggest time wasters, but they were only time wasters when I allowed them to be. Like, they were not time wasters when like it was like unintentional, I didn't know what was going on. Like I know, and I've known exactly what I'm doing all year. Like if I make a decision, it's because I'm probably bored or lonely, honestly. But like just being so like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't even like it was just I set boundaries and I stuck to them. That was the biggest surprise for me because I'm big on waiving all of my boundaries.
You think so?
I am.
You really think so?
Yes. I never stick to anything I say I'm gonna do. Other than like big stuff that would really like hinder my life. But Girl, if I say I'm not gonna drink this weekend,
Oh.
I will go out and end up drinking a whole bottle of Casamigos. Do not play with her.
I want to go back to, like you said earlier. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm done.
Oh.
You finished me.
Like you said earlier, like, you want to stop drinking. I really want to stop drinking. Like, do you remember, I wasn't on YouTube at first, but like a few months ago, do you remember, like, I got to like 50 or 60 days without drinking, and I'm not gonna say it was easy, but it was like so amazing. I loved it, and I really want to do that again.
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to work. I'm working on my mouth because she is foul.
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth is so foul, y'all. Y'all heard me at the beginning of this. Well, she's probably gonna bleep it, but I got one off.
Now I got one off.
I know that sounded nasty too.
I want to,
but
I don't want to cuss either.
Yeah, I'm working on my mouth. I'm trying not to drink, y'all. And still just implementing those boundaries. So it's kind of my big 3 right now.
What?
I need to stop eating.
3 words to describe the past year and why. Oh, there was another one that I wanted to ask. Okay, before we go there, if you could travel back to the beginning of the year, what advice would you give yourself? Jeez.
I don't know why this particular person came into my mind. Don't even know why. But I don't know. I don't want to mention that.
Am I?
What was the question? My whole mind just went.
Advice you would give yourself at the beginning of the year.
It's gonna be okay. Like, everything that I was worried about at the beginning of the year worked itself out.
Amen.
Like, everything I was worried about within the year worked itself out. If I could just tell myself at the beginning of the year everything is gonna be okay, I probably would have saved a couple of my breakdowns that I had. Just a couple of them. You know?
I would say, you know, the first thing that came up to mind whenever I like read the question. Literally, I would tell myself, "Girl, don't do it.
Girl, don't do it.
Girl, don't do it."
Oh my God! Yes, I would have said the same thing to you.
Girl, don't do it. You did.
I probably did.
Girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I would be, girl, don't do it, and
yeah,
like,
oh, but you know, low key could have been mine too, though.
Girl, I think it can be everybody.
Yeah,
but I'm like, and I hate to say this, but I know it's true about myself. I am so stubborn.
Yeah, you are.
I am, and I hate it because I'm not all into the signs. Like,
you're a Taurus, though.
I am.
She's a Taurus, y'all.
That's the only thing I will attest to as my Taurus. Like, I am stubborn.
Yeah.
Like, and I be praying about it.
She's for real. Trying. Yeah, no.
And it's like, it be like when opportunities present themselves for me to not be stubborn.
You still have to test the waters of stubbornness.
It's not even I have to test the waters, but it's like something I can't help it. Like, I can't. Like, dang. Like,
but you can.
Like, I can, but I can't. But 2024, I will.
Gonna see.
Try my best. Well, I'm stubborn, so I was like, try. I'm not gonna try to work on it. I am gonna work on it.
You should work on it.
Yeah. What other advice?
I tell myself.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Just relax.
That girl don't do it gonna hit though every time.
Girl don't do it.
I don't know. That was a good one. Girl don't.
Like,
do
that's
it.
literally the first 3 words I can. Girl. Don't do that. Don't do it.
That's not like a book. Girl, don't do it.
Girl. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Okay. But yeah, that would be the biggest one. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Did you set any goals for 2023?
I have not set.
No, 2023.
Oh, did I set any goals this year for this year? I did. Do I remember any of them? Oh,
I can tell you right now, I don't know mine.
I don't remember mine either.
Actually,
I mean, they're written down.
I feel like we kind of talked. Like one of the goals I did set was to move out. That's like the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, and one of my goals was
to
receive a new job within this field. But I'm trying to think of another goal. I know I had goals set. They're just, I don't have them in my phone. I have them written down in my journal. And it's so funny because I write my goals in the same journal every year, and I'll look back at it and be like, oh my God,
you did that?
How did I do that and not even realize it?
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
so crazy.
Speaking of that, I really I journal already. But when I journal, I be journaling like about just like how I feel, my day, like, you know, just all that. But I really and I think it's because I'm so used to praying out loud and stuff. I really want to start writing down my prayers. So whenever I see them, it's like, I know they're being answered. I know they're being answered, but it's like,
it's different.
When you know, like,
I get it.
I really want to start doing that.
Oh, I may start doing that too. That's
Yeah.
What I do sometimes though, because it's very rare lately. I don't know if this is old age.
Old age. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like me aging. I don't remember a lot of the dreams that I have anymore.
But you're not gonna remember all the dreams.
I know, but I used to remember, like, I used to be able to dream like every night and wake up the next morning and remember them. Like I was that type of dreamer. And lately I have not been remembering my dreams. So when I do remember them, I write them down because I feel like that's like, I know dreams are a way that God speaks to you. Right. But lately, because I haven't been like actually remembering them, I start writing them down. And it's so weird. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know why that just came to my mind. I think because you were talking about writing down prayers. Yeah. But I think I'm going to start writing down my prayers as well.
Yes. Definitely.
Oh, girl.
Okay. Maybe like 2 more from 2023, then we can start talking about 2024.
Okay, cool.
Let me just go back to where I was. Oh, how would you describe this year in 3 words? Or just, I mean, as many words as you want to. 1 to 3.
Ooh, 3 words. I would say purpose.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're good.
It's a big wing.
That is big. Grace. Like
tell it.
The amount of grace that I've given myself this year, like, just like you were kind of saying, like how you've kind of like eased up on you put that probably in your eye, huh?
Oh God.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like how you were saying earlier, how you've just allowed, like, kind of eased up on yourself a little bit. Like, the amount of grace that I've given myself has allowed me to be more graceful with others. And like, it's allowed me to kind of not be as harsh when I'm kind of upset about different things that I necessarily probably wouldn't do myself when I'm like either working with others or just, you know, in my daily life. I've just been more graceful in general. I feel like I have, at least. And then optimistic.
Okay.
Like, this year I have allowed myself to dream. I've allowed myself to kind of just be like, whatever, like, it's gonna be what it is, and God would never steer me in the wrong direction. Like, as long as I've confided in him, he's given me the go, I know to go. Like, and it's just, it's just been so beautiful. No, go ahead.
And then it's like, with your last point, he would never steer you wrong. And it's like, even when it seems like you're in something, all things are working for the good, baby.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's never going to be wrong.
Yeah. And even if you feel like you have confided in him and you make the wrong turn, he's always going to turn your will to go back to where he needs you to be.
Come on now.
Like, he going to be the...
Come on.
he on that steering wheel like, hold on now. And I'm like...
No, for real.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah. So, I think those are my 3 words. Just purpose, because I feel like I'm finding myself. I'm living in my purpose. I've had so many people question what I've been doing lately and why I've been doing it. And then, what was my second word?
Grace.
Grace. I've just been more graceful with myself and others. And then optimistic. Like, what's next?
No, for real.
So yeah, those are my 3 words for the year.
Okay, can you give me a paper towel?
Yes. You want 1 or 2?
I think 1 is okay. Yeah. I think I don't know 3, but I know 1 for sure, and it's one of yours. I'm gonna say grace because
I love that.
that, like, honestly, that's been my word all freaking years. Like, the grace that God has given me.
Yeah.
Baby, I can't speak enough about it. Like, seriously. Man, just the grace he's given me. And it's just like, he is so good.
Yeah.
God dang, boy. The grace that, baby.
It's amazing.
The grace.
Yeah.
We can just leave it right there. that word is good, like, sufficient enough for all 3. Because, wow. But just the grace that he's shown me in spite of.
Wow. No, yeah.
In spite of. Okay?
New things are coming.
I wish I could think of 2 more words, but grace and just I want to say like newness for some reason.
That's beautiful.
Like, even though it's like the end of the year, I feel like something new is about to happen. But I don't know, just like a feeling that I have.
Yeah.
Cause I just feel like, I don't know why, but like I always just take it as like, whenever, you know, you just go through things, it's like, you're not gonna go through them for any reason.
Yeah.
Like, I like truly always feel like when you go through stuff, it's like, dang, I don't know what's coming. Like, I know it's good. It's because I'm going through this.
Yeah, and it's about to be your rainbow season.
Yeah.
Like, you were in the storm for so long, and after a storm is always a rainbow.
Right.
And so your rainbow season is coming.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that?
It's very beautiful.
It is. I love that for you. That's beautiful. I say that all the time, y'all. Everything is so beautiful to me.
She ain't lying. She do say that. Okay. You have any more questions for 2023?
No. That's all.
All right. 2024. What are some new goals you have for 2024? Like, what do you want your purpose for 2024 to be? Ooh. Oh, these are like 3 questions. I just like come out of my head. What is your word for 2024?
Ooh.
Let's start there.
Wait, what was my word for 2023?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, I'm sad.
But it's okay if you have the same word.
No, yeah, I just don't even know what it was though, and that makes me upset. But 2024, I haven't thought of a word yet. I allow my words of the year to kind of come naturally. I don't want to force anything. So I haven't cultivated a word yet. That hasn't come to me yet. Oh no. What's your word?
Okay, before I go back, okay, this is kind of my word for 2024. But another word that I want to use for 2023, and it just came to me.
What?
Is...
I had a joke, but I'm not going to say it. Is what? Yeah, I think so.
I don't know this word. Let's see.
Right.
I want to see if this is the word first. What was your joke?
Her word is... That's the whole year, baby. No, yeah. Right.
Okay, yeah. So another word for like one of my words to describe 2023 is, but it's like the latter part of 2023. I would say restoration, but I'm also gonna use that as one of my words for 2024.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel. Like, not only restoration, but also renewal. I would say those are my 2 words for.
I love that.
For 2024.
I love that.
2024.
I don't have a word yet.
That's okay though.
Like, and I really haven't even thought about goals for the upcoming year. I want to be so much better with money though. This, like, coming into this new year, I was just like, this last year, I was just living my life, y'all. Like, not even worried about anything. And I mean, not that I had anything to worry about, but I need to buy a house soon. So I'm gonna start saving. But
I'm nodding my head because I'm agreeing with everything she's saying about her for myself.
Yeah, because we're one. Get that or get lost.
He's in a pot.
But no, seriously, I think I just need to be a little better with money. I am very like, it's for the moment, let's just do it.
Yeah.
And $1,000 goes down the drain.
Yeah.
So
You know, I saw this thing. I think you know who I think Brittany actually like said it on Instagram or something. She was like, Brittany.
My friend Brittany?
No.
Oh.
Brittany.
Oh.
She was like, every time, like as an adult, every time you walk out the house, you're automatically spending 100.
Literally.
And
Literally.
I feel like that too, but I feel like my 100 is times 10.
No, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm so bad with it. Like, yesterday, y'all, I needed to get iced coffee for a job party that was happening today. So I was like, and I needed hair gel. So I was like, okay. I convinced myself that I needed to go to Target instead of H-E-B.
Oh my God.
Like, who does that? Like, why did you did not need to go to Target for those items. I get in Target. Y'all know what happens in Target. I got in Target, y'all, looked at clothes, I literally almost walked out there without the iced coffee.
Oh my God.
That was the
that's the type of games, like.
And I was like, Nia, like, you really just have to do better, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, first off, there was no reason for you to come into Target. And I know that sounds crazy, but Target is a weak spot for me. And so, like, you knew you were stepping into a trap.
Yeah.
Like, I would have went into H-E-B and went right to the iced coffee and right to the hair gel and left. You know what I mean? And they didn't even have the gel that I needed, but I knew H-E-B did. How crazy is that, too?
You know what's crazy? It's gotten to the point that, like, one time I just went to Target for the same freaking reason.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know, just like Target, you know, I want to go. Let me tell you, I was disappointed that I couldn't find nothing to spend my money on, knowing that I shouldn't have been spending my
She
money.
said, I'm going to do a whole nother lap because there's no way. There's no way. I know y'all got one.
Like, they didn't have nothing that I wanted.
I'm dead. She said, so I started crying. But yeah, so I don't know. I really haven't put too much. I work 7 days a week right now.
She ain't lying, y'all.
And so
Harry Tubman Jr.
I am finding us the way to freedom, baby. I work hard for all of us. But, no, my friend Jayla, he gonna tell me the other day, he's about, bro, you literally work like you are a single mother. He come about, do you have kids somewhere that we don't know about? I said, shut up.
She be working.
But I do work hard. Don't know why. Actually, I know why. I know exactly. Let me not even do that. I know exactly why. But I really have not sat down, and I need to, and like write down goals. I make goals every month though. So like my goal for this month is I need to finish reading Proverbs. We're working in Proverbs for Bible study right now, but I'm kind of reading ahead, so I need to finish that this month. I can't remember the rest of my goals. They're actually in my purse, but yeah, I'm enough to do all that. But I do keep a planner, y'all. I be writing them goals down.
That's so good.
But yeah. But if you don't remember them, what is the good in that?
I mean, when you open the planner, they there, boom.
They are. Oh, I'm working on a certification right now. So like,
which one?
It's called the PHR. It's like a professional human resources certification. So I'm doing a prep class for that. So like I've been working through that class too. So that's, you know, some stuff. And then I was supposed to not cuss all month, but yeah, we're working on that.
So some of the goals that I have for the new year, right? So a really big one is to not to watch my spending. Like that that is a big one, y'all. Like what's crazy is I be spending, but I be saving.
That's good though.
No, but I be spending like.
And you could probably save more.
Yeah. That's why it's like, okay, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Because I know what I could be saving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I be spending. That's like a big one. Another one is I actually want to like read the Bible.
That's one of mine too.
Yeah.
So my pastor, she had asked us in Bible study the other night, like who all has read the Bible from Genesis to Revelations, like who's done it. And only like I'm not even gonna say half of us raised our hand, and she was like, how do y'all expect to, she was like, that's like what analogy, she used some analogy, but basically it's just like that's like going through school and not ever reading your textbooks. Like, you know, it's just like, I mean, I didn't really read my textbooks either, but like, I got the analogy on what was trying to be said.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, and she was like other religions know their religious manual from front to back. Like, they can quote it to you.
Right.
She was like, and that's why a lot of people take Christians as a joke, because like, we don't, like Muslims, I'm sorry y'all, but Muslims, they know the Quran.
They about their stuff, boy.
Baby. They on them prayer mats at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Again at 12.
Yeah.
Again at 3, and again at 8.
And they're very disciplined.
They are very disciplined.
They're
I don't know if they were real
disciplined.
times. I just kind of made them up in my head.
Yeah.
But like, they're very disciplined people. And so she was just saying, like, I'm gonna give y'all a plan for y'all to read the Bible from front to back, basically. And so I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna try. I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I think it's so cool that they like have like. I mean, I know, like, I pray, like, multiple times throughout the day, but, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like, you set this time out on purpose. And, that's another thing. Like, I really wanted to have, like, you know, I just pray, like, right now, like I told y'all, my favorite space to be in, like, even though I have my own space right now, like, my own apartment, but, like, I still love, like, being in my car. Like, I worship in there. I pray in there. Cry in there. Like, I just love being in my car. Like, I will pull up to the house. Like, I'll pull up here and then I'll just be like chilling in my car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I really want to like make a prayer closet that just has like my Bible study stuff. You know, just everything that I want to be in there. I want, like, I low-key maybe like get like my own, like, you know, like little small, like little TV in there, just like so I can watch sermons, like, and just have like the world out. Yeah. So I'm just like tuned in as I'm like taking notes on the sermon, all that. So I really want to do that. Beautiful. Do that too. But yeah, like that's all that comes. Those two things come to mind right now. I haven't really thought about any other goals right now either. Yeah. Those are the two big ones. Yeah. And just travel a lot.
Yeah, me too. Y'all, I moved back with my mama, and so your girl gonna have a little coin to her. And so she's gonna be back on her traveling gigs. Do not play. I'm trying to figure out, I wanna go somewhere for my 25th.
Oh, I was saying, we haven't been on a trip. We should go on a trip.
I wanna go somewhere for my 25th for sure. I really wanna do like, I don't know. Never mind.
What?
Well, because like, for my 25th, I feel like that's entering like a new, like, obviously it's entering a new year, but like I feel like that's a new phase. Like 25, she's old. That's crazy. Like, that's 5 years till 30. I think that I just want to do like a reflective period where like I do like kind of like a staycation for myself too.
Right.
And just kind of reflect and like just sit back and just kind of go to a spa and just like stay at a hotel, because I live with people again, so like having that time alone will be good, you know. But yeah, so I think I want to do that for sure for my 25th, but other plans to come.
So now that you've like moved back home, what did you value like while like having your own like spot and stuff like that? This has nothing to do with 2023. I just want to know, because now that like, you know, like I was at home and now I'm here. Yeah. And you were at home, had your own apartment, now you're back. Like, how do you like, what did you value?
Okay, let me catch them up though.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that, 2022? I moved out of my mom's house and moved in with my best friend. And then we just recently, last month in November, separated and went, not separated as in like broke up, but like separated as in like we got our own places. Yeah. Well, she got her own place and I went back to my mom's house. And just one thing that I learned and that I valued while being away from my family was, again, those boundaries. Like I set boundaries with putting myself first. Like, I'm the oldest of 3 girls, so like I was always constantly putting others before myself, even if like I knew I was dead tired or I knew that I just didn't have it in me or I just didn't feel like doing something. I always pushed myself to do it. But now I know like I love my people and I love everyone around me and I'll do anything for them still. But I know when I cannot. And especially in this season, I barely have time for myself. Right. So when I do get that time, I take it. And I do not allow anyone to take that time from me. That's why, like, even today when we were texting and you were like, is 5 something gonna work? And I was just like, no.
Yeah.
Because like my time is just, right now my time has been so valuable.
Right.
And like in the past, I would just been like, yeah, girl, whatever time you get there. But like, it's like, no, like, I like my time, like it's just my time. Like I've just been more particular with what I use my time for and who I allow in that time, if that makes sense. So just like setting those boundaries and sticking to them. So that's been like the lesson that I learned, like moving out. Girl, I go in that house, I wash my dishes. I know that sounds very selfish and I'm sorry, mommy, but I do. Like I cook for me.
Yeah.
I cook, I grocery shop for me.
Yeah.
Like we're all grown, you know? So it's just, it works like that. And that may sound selfish to others, but that's what works for me. And that's what keeps me sane and what keeps me happy.
Wow.
So, yeah. That's kind of what I learned. And I'm grateful for that time. But I miss my mama, y'all. I didn't even realize how much I missed her. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Girl, just going in there in like her room and just debriefing.
Yeah.
Or just like the other day, like I was just in my room chilling and Allie was like, what are you doing? And she comes up there and then later Zoe had got home, so she heard us up there, so she came up there and it was just us 3 and we were low-key all doing our own thing but just in the
Chilling
same space.
in the same space.
It was just, I just miss my people.
Yeah.
Like I just miss them so much.
Yeah.
And we all back, you know.
For sure.
But yeah.
I think that is why I kind of had a hard time like moving out, because like just, you know, like I loved being there, but also like we were never like all up under each other in the house, but like I knew everybody was in the house doing their own thing and I just loved it. And I could go bother it whenever I wanted.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah.
But that, like, I mean, I think I already said earlier that I just value like my own like space. I did recognize because growing up, like my parents were not together, so at my dad's house we really didn't have to do like a lot of chores. But like when I went to my mom's house, child, like I remember one time, girl, I literally fixed my mouth to tell her. I said, "Did you just have children so we could do chores?"
Okay. She said, "Actually, yes."
And that was the last time. That was the last time I ever said anything like that. But like it made me realize like how much like you do have to do to keep up a clean space.
Yeah.
Like I literally like clean like every single day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. I think we ended up with like the goals and purpose of next year.
It's gonna be a great year, y'all. God bless
Yes.
you all. Seriously.
Thank you
Keep
guys
living out your purposes.
for watching and tuning in with me and my girl. Y'all know what's crazy? We met working together. Like I literally met her from
It's so full circle. Now we're in the same orchard.
I love it.
How funny.
But thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this 2023 reflection, recap, whatever you want to call it.
Cool.
And a brief of what we're looking into for 2024. And I just pray that y'all's 2023 ends on a good note for y'all. And if not, then I just pray that 2024 is just filled with nothing but blessings for you guys. And that y'all just prosper and just let God lead the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Any last words?
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate
Not thank you for having me. But I will see y'all next time. Bye.